use my computer.
Use your computer too. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
The thing you go after when you're tuning is like, especially, you know how to tune harmonics, right? Like I said, when you tune harmonics, you tune to the 5th harmonic of the top string and the 7th harmonic. And you look for those. Those two are going to be the same. What you listen to is the frequency, like the waves, you can hear them. Like the further apart they get, hear how they're going and how it's really fast right there.
So it depends on the speed?
Yes. So like the longer they get, the more like cohesive they are. And that's the more in tune you are.
Oh wait, the faster they both have to go fast?
No, so if you don't hear that many waves going right there, then it's pretty good. Like it's pretty good too. It's in tune pretty good. But the more waves you hear that? You hear like them clashing a lot. So that's why. Tune in, if you can't hear that many waves, then it's pretty like it's in tune. And then when you get to the 2nd string, there's several different ways you can tune. You can tune 7th harmonic on the 6th string. That is the same note. That's the same B as that. A little bit higher. So when you do that, like that's to get the guitar into like the E, A, D, G, B, E. That's to get all those in tunes. But when you're playing a piece, like it depends the piece like you're playing. So like Recuerdos, how you play to that, that's an A minor. And not all the times, like especially like on stringed instruments, you have to tune the guitar to the piece. So like maybe that won't be like it won't sound like an A. Some of the notes will sound really sharp or like flat. So right there, the B is a little, the C is a little flat. So you just tune it to like where it sounds good, and then you'll be good to. Okay. But recuerdos and hambre. So first of all, this book helped me a lot in my freshman year here. My professor told me to give it a look and to give it a lot of good techniques and just not necessarily on how to play the guitar entirely, but just good things like nails and good posture and how to hold the guitar, how to place your hand, and teaches you a lot of good things of how to get faster and what to do and how to do it properly. And I'm looking for though is the tremolos. Tremolo. So right here, basically what this study is doing is before you even like hold the note on the guitar and like try to play like throughout the piece, you want to be sure like you're set to go entirely. So on the footstool, like you gotta get it to a certain height where you'll like the height, and when you look to the left,
You see the top?
Yeah, you see
Oh,
the
this is
tuners.
really good.
So like right here, this would be a little bit better if move this a little closer. Sit on the edge of your seat. Now when you're going, Try not to have that foot back, but like good flat on the ground. I know these chairs are pretty terrible. But you want to have this on the inside part of your leg, so like that, and you want to have the tuners kind of up. Another thing is, when you have it, when you're sitting in classical position, there should be 3 points where the guitar actually hits you. There should be one right here, on the bottom of the guitar. There should be another one right here, on the inside of your leg, and then one on your chest. You never want the back of the guitar hitting your chest. That can destroy a lot of the vibrance of the guitar. So like, you can hear the difference if you go like this, and if you go like this. It just completely kills the vibrations in the back. So what you want to do is have this top part right here be the only thing that's leaning on your back. That way you can get a much fuller sound. And then another thing is your right hand. So a lot of people nowadays, I mean right now it's good that you have like long sleeves, but a lot of people have problems with this. And usually when they move to change tone, like kind of a Honcello point of view to dolce, like sweet, there's a difference between that and that. But a lot of people, what they do is, instead of doing this and going back like this, just moving the wrist, that causes for a lot of bad technique, and it could cause for a lot of trouble throughout a piece. So a lot of people have been getting into wearing socks right here, and that's what they're for, so you won't ruin the right hand position. And instead of going like this and going like that, you can just go like this and then slide up with the guitar. And then just go like that, never having to really move your right hand that much. But what you want to do is get your right hand, and you want to take it off right now. And then without even thinking, just put it on over the guitar as you usually play. Just like that, okay? Now, what I want you to do is, you're going to have these 3 fingers lining up on the bottom 3 strings. And then just put your thumb, on the 4th string is good for now. So
not your pinky?
No, you never want to use your pinky on the guitar. Unless you're using a Rascal, but that's different. So right here, what you want to aim for is you never bend this part of your finger. When you come with the stroke of the guitar should always be from your knuckles that form the fist, right here. So like right there, how you're doing that, that's not what you want to do. You want to hold your hand out like this, and you want to go like that. Try not to move these, keep these straight, and just go like that. Now when you go like this, your fingers are curving in. That's what you kind of want to do. You want to kind of go for like holding a baseball or golf ball. So when you play, and you play back, it's coming straight from the nut. So what you're going to do is you're going to go thinking with all the fingers that you have right here, you're going to think of the inside of your palm, and that's what you're aiming for, but you're not going to go like this. You're going like this. Just back. Block chord, it's easier. So a block chord, you just go like this. So relax your fingers. And you don't want these, like have these part of your fingers just curve in like that. If they curve in like that, you're doing it you're doing it wrong, and it can be like really stressful to the sound to like on your finger. Because when you go like that, it can take you out of place to straighten your wrist. So what you want to do is you want to just go straight in. Try it. No, you're doing good. Try to keep these closer together right now, just for now, just to show. And I want you to go like this before even playing the guitar. Hold your hand out like that, and have these 3 fingers close together, and go like this. Like that. Just like that. Without bending these fingers in, just move this part of your hand like that. But keep these fingers relaxed. Just like that. Keep your whole hand relaxed. And just close your hand like that without moving these fingers like this. Once you do that, just put it over the guitar. And then with a really relaxed, lazy kind of feeling, just close your hand. right here. And have your wrist a little bit more out like that. And then instead of, there you go. And you want to make your hand a little bit more straight like that to the guitar. That way, when you come back, you won't hit your thumb. Let's try it real slow. Just.
It makes it moving my.
Yeah, you're moving your knuckles right here. Try not to do that. There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah. So just like practice that over and over again, and that'll get you into the habit of actually playing the guitar like that. So it'll get you a much fuller sound than like when it can catch you like that. But okay. One of the things I wanted to go over, like it helps a lot in especially pieces with a tremolo, is preparation, sequential preparation. So what that is basically playing what you're going to play, but immediately stopping it with the next finger. So, and for the cuadrados, it starts, right? So what you're going to do is, instead of letting the strings ring, you're going to let the bass note ring, but you're going to practice this really slow. You're going to go with your ring finger, as if you were playing, but immediately after, you're going to let the middle finger fall right on top. So that's what you're going to do. Let the bass note ring. And the only one that should ring is the last one, is your I finger. So it's going to go. And that's what just like that. For about an hour a day will get you at incredible speeds and incredible accuracy. Once you get it down like easily, you can like practice the whole piece like that. Practice it really slow first. Go ahead. Just practice that chord for now. Third string. Just hold that chord still. Yeah. Just practice it on that chord for now. Another thing is, a lot of times as guitarists, whenever we have tremolos or free strokes, we tend to not have anything to grab onto, so we feel really hectic. So when we're doing free strokes, like without any kind of support but what's touching your forearm right here, you can use a lot of control. We have a lot of inaccuracy, a lot of buzzing, a lot of harmonics and overtones being left over. So one huge thing that my professor taught me also is, like, you want to have your thumb as some kind of source of stability. And even when you're doing a rest stroke, it gives you a lot more sense of stability, and it's the same thing when you're doing a free stroke. Instead of like having this ugly tone and kind of like a more rushed feeling that you get, like a hectic feeling that goes on. So when you're doing, instead of having the thumb like kind of come out, practice it rest stroke for now. Just have it stay on this string and practice it really slow. And when you get to the third string, that's when you can go free stroke. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Like, and you're like, when you're practicing or anything, like this is a good thing to warm up with. Is just. Yeah, that's another thing. You don't want to do that because it can throw off the tone. So when you go, you want to make sure that your hand is staying in this stable position right here. Like, as a guitarist, this doesn't really move at all. That's why the hand goes like that, and that's why they wear socks, so they won't have to change the hand. So they can just slide up and down like that. So you don't want to move that. So like if you go like this, you're supposed to just go all the way down like that. And you don't want to like, because that'll throw off the tone. If your hand ends up like that, and you get a much fuller sound if you go like this. As compared to like. Yeah, that's right. See, like right there? You don't want to have your wrist come down like that, because then that'll cause you to like have to move back, and that can like throw a bunch of things off. So.
Okay, just go down.
Yeah. So what you're doing is your same part of the knuckles moving. If anything, you can bend this one a little bit just to get like a much fuller sound. So like compared to that, you can go, but again, not moving the right, like any other part of your hand, just your thumb.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, hold and E major. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go all the way down. Hold these three fingers like this, and you're just going to go. Okay. Now what I want you to do is see if you notice like any differences on your way down. So like if you go like this, see where your fingers are at the beginning, and see how they end up at the end, and see if they're different, because that's what you're trying to avoid.
It's for it to be different.
Yeah, you don't want it to be different. See, like right there, your wrist started right here, and you ended up down here. So that's what you want to try to avoid. Like that was one of the hugest problems when I got into the music school here, is after 3 weeks of just technique of me getting to sit right, my professor, one of the first things he told me was just like, don't do